this place has been crazy. You can see Doug Jones having a hard time leaving the stage right now because so many people are wanting to congratulate him and thank him.
And social media plays a big part in this too, with hashtags like TBEX and IHeartHSV.
The door is opening here. We're taking a look as the Vice President of the United States enters this high bay area. So far, we're just still waiting on our candidate. Senator Luther Strange has not yet made an appearance. But if you look behind us, the crowd has thinned out a little bit. You can see a little more concern on people's faces. It looks like a mini President Donald Trump here with us today. So all kinds of people out here to come and see the commander-in-chief. They say a student brought a handgun to class. Deputies tell me it actually fell out somehow during class onto the floor, and that's how it was discovered. They cleared the officers of any wrongdoing in this case, saying that they believe that the officers acted within policy during the shooting death of Horatio Rice. You'll see him next on your screen here. This family has been grieving Horatio. Here at the site of the former barn sprouts a new project they know you'll like. TNT News 19's Kristen Connor following the latest in the deadly bus crash here in Fulton County. It happened yesterday here on Camp Creek Parkway, and you might still see here the orange lines on the side where the crash site is. This is what it looked like earlier. They could not agree. So now there is no new capital plan, and there's status quo where the district is still on the hook for a school building, but possibly unable to deliver. You've probably seen this beast cruising the interstate, and quite possibly after it was already too late for you to slow down. Supercharged and outfitted for high-speed pursuit, Huntsville Police's Mustang is one of the fastest police vehicles in Alabama. They'll have had it for a year this summer, but we didn't do this story to see this car in park. You'll often find Patrol Officer Larry Tomlin behind the wheel, primarily on the interstate. He's not too upset about it.
I mean, who wouldn't enjoy driving a car like this and get paid for it?
He says since it rolled out, the Mustang has become known for speed and stealth.
I guess that's the biggest change for me is people were used to seeing a patrol car and at least slowing down. But in this car, they don't think it's a police car and they just blow right by you.
For even the fastest of cars,
it doesn't take very long at all to get them pulled over. There's a car right there that's going well over the speed limit, so we'll see what that's all about. Have two locks on you at 95 and a 70. What are you in such a hurry for?
Officers have written 150 citations from the Mustang so far and many more warnings. They say it's all about making a change on the road and getting you to
drive safe.
But Officer Tomlin says there's more to it than traffic enforcement.
This car naturally generates quite a bit of interest.
And quite a connection with the community.
A lot of people will wave, they'll honk their horns, give you the thumbs up next to you in traffic lights. They love the car, they love talking about the car, and it's given me a little better insight to people that they're not all, against us or dreading the police. It's generated a lot of positive comments from people, and I enjoy that.
In Huntsville, Kristen Connor, WHNT News 19. This man has stood over the Madison County Courthouse Square since 1905. His image placed here in honor of Confederate veterans.
Take it down! Take it down! Take it down!
These are the people who want it gone.
Take it down! Take it down! Take it down!
Saturday, they arrived to protest this monument and what they say it has come to represent.
I want it down. I mean, we could put it in a museum, that's fine, but nothing past the museum. We cannot tolerate white supremacy in Huntsville.
The South lost, and we need to get over it and quit pushing these symbols that are offensive to people, and we need to support each other and love each other.
But Junior Jordan came to peacefully guard this monument from harm.
There are monuments around the country. It's all history. No one should be able to take down history.
His ancestor, William Tafford Jordan, fought in the Civil War. He says this monument to veterans like him is misunderstood.
It's a disgrace to them. Not being honored, they should be honored to fight in the war for their country. They fought for something they believe in, and they all want about slavery.
He shook hands with protesters after this demonstration, which was mostly peaceful after this initial clash of opinion.
No, it's not about hate, it's not about Nazis either.
This confrontation, the most dramatic of the day. Cheers as police stepped in, moving the counter-protesters. Both sides are passionate. Both motivated to action Saturday.
No Nazis, no KK, no racist USA.
Those on this side want to be heard as they call for an end to what they say is intimidation and a start down the road of acceptance.
Jesus loves the little children of the world, and we sang that growing up, and I believed it. And I thought I lived among people that believed it, but sadly, I'm not sure I do.
These people say they will continue fighting for change.
Power to the people! Power to the people!
In Huntsville, Kristen Connor, WHNT News 19.
Taking action for them this evening and joins us now in the newsroom with details. Kristen.
Jerry, residents I spoke with today said that they're using their ovens to heat their apartments at Johnson Towers tonight. And with temperatures forecast to dip below freezing once again, they say enough is enough.
The Huntsville Housing Authority describes Johnson Towers as 120 apartments with utilities included. But multiple residents tell us they're not getting one utility they need this time of year: heat.
It don't work. The heat doesn't come out no matter what you do.
Lindsay Bentley has been living here since June and takes her health seriously. She has to nowadays.
My immune system isn't the best.
She worries that cold nights with no heat can make things worse.
It's aggravating, especially with my health problems.
She's tried messing with the thermostat and calling maintenance.
I've called a few times.
But the only source of heat, she says, is this.
Everybody's been having to use their ovens to heat their apartments. I can leave it on for days. I do turn it off if I leave, though. But other than that, it stays on.
Her oven put the apartment around 80 degrees when we visited. Samuel Bentley can't stand seeing his granddaughter live hot and cold this way.
I worry about her. She's in and out of the hospital. This is not healthy. Having to run an oven on an electric stove to keep her place warm is stupid. And it's dangerous.
It has crossed my mind, what if something happened and something caught on fire? Because, you know, oxygen and fire does not mix.
After speaking with another resident with similar problems, we took action and contacted the Huntsville Housing Authority. A public relations manager forwarded our request to a supervisor. According to this policy, the authority must make repairs in 24 hours in the absence of a working heating system when the outside temperature is below 40. And that's all Lindsay says she wants.
We do have to have heat. It's not, you know, it's kind of mandatory.
Now, I plan to keep in contact with the Housing Authority and find out what's going to be done to fix the heat in the affected units. Meanwhile, Lindsay's grandfather, who alerted us to this situation, called Senator Luther Strange and Representative Mo Brooks' offices before he called us. He says he wants everybody to see this story, including those responsible for fixing the heat at Johnson Towers. In the newsroom, Kristen Connor, WHNT News 19.